Hi, welcome to Official Philly Image TV. I'm your host Tiffany Jackson, sitting in for Deborah Mayer. There was a close call for a potential disaster at Broad and Oregon earlier this year. A trucker trying to make a sharp turn hit the center median and busted his fuel line, spewing over 150 gallons of diesel fuel. Police had to shut down the entire 2600 block of South Broad Street while the fire department assessed the damage and collected the spilled fuel. More on that story later regarding big trucks and how safe our roads are. On a good note, in spite of a not-so-great economy and the everyday hustle and bustle of the big city, there's one place you can go to express your soulful talents. And you never know, it might just pay off. Recently, I had the great opportunity to experience Hidden Soul, an event that takes place every last Wednesday of every month and produced by Isaac Ham and New Artist Spotlight and im3media.com. The location, Elena's Soul Lounge, 4912 Baltimore Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. Admission is only $10 and you must be 21 years of age or older. I must admit that it was a little crowded, but that pretty much tells you how sought out this event is. However, the singers and musicians were great. So if you're a singer, musician, or spoken word artist, come taste the sound of soul, Hidden Soul. As we were filming, we noticed a well-known Philadelphia radio personality at the event, and it was no other than 107.9 WRNB's Moshay Laren. She was sitting front row and very much enjoying the show, when later that evening she graced the stage by speaking to the audience and delivering a powerful message in the fight against domestic violence, and this is what she had to say.
Alright, so you see Miss Moshay Laren. See, I don't party without a purpose, and those of you who know me, y'all know that, right? So I don't want to be a killjoy to the party, but I'd be remiss to be in front of all these people and not spread my message. Alright. So I'm going to do just that. Will you indulge me for just 1 second? My good friend Isaac called me today, right? And he said, "Are you watching Dr. Phil? Did anybody see Dr. Phil today?" Nobody saw Dr. Phil? OMG. Let me just tell you, honey, I was in tears. I was tears of joy and then tears of sadness and compassion. Because for those of you who listen to me on the radio, you know that I am a strong advocate for women and children against abuse. Y'all know that? Do y'all know that? If you don't, welcome to my world. This is what I do. And I have to take these opportunities to pass along to you guys the seriousness of what domestic violence is doing to our communities and killing our women and our children and our men, because I don't want to leave them out either. But what I want to say to you is that I was so excited that somebody like a Dr. Phil dedicated not just the hour of his show, but he is now committed to being on the crusade to end domestic violence. So I was crying tears of joy because it's a silent epidemic, which y'all don't know. It's a silent epidemic. Nobody talks about it. Let me do this. Just bear with me for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A woman just got abused. Every 15 seconds, a woman is being abused. That's serious. Y'all realize that? That's serious business. While we out here partying, music, sharing, fellowshipping, all this, some woman is getting her brains beat out. And guess who's watching? The babies. That'll eventually be broken men and women. So if we don't speak up and speak out and let people know that this is serious, we're all going through it. I went through it, okay? I went through it, okay? And everybody, people go through it. So I'm just on a crusade to let y'all know that it's real serious and it's happening. And we all need to take a part of it and take responsibility for it, because it's not just about the victim and the abuser. It is a community problem. So all I'm asking you today, by way of Dr. Phil, because he did this, he said on the show today, he had a congressman from Wisconsin on the show today, there's a bill right now that's in legislation, and it's called the Family Violence and Preventative Services Act. And it's basically an act that helps to provide the resources for women and children and whomever needs it to get out safely and to regain control of their lives, to live their life again. And this bill is in jeopardy of not going forward and being updated. You got what I'm saying? So they need people like us to write our local congressmen and women and say, we want this bill to stay in effect. So all I need y'all to do on your way out to the bathroom or whatever, I'm going to put this back there. I just need you to put your name and your address with your zip code on it, and I will take care of the rest, and I will send your letter to your congressman in your respective areas. I'm going to make it real easy for you. Will y'all do that for me? What are you doing for the women and the children and the men that are being abused right now? Well, thank you so much for indulging me for a second. We're going to get back to Music Fellowship, and I remind you to check me out, 107.9 WRB, Monday through Friday from 10 till 3. Thank you, and God bless you.
And for those of you that are just tuning in, that's Philadelphia radio personality and music director Moshay Laren from WRNB 107.9, speaking out against domestic violence at the Hidden Soul event at Elena's Soul Lounge. For more information on this story and previous stories, contact us. Also, you know that we're always looking for unique locations in and around the city of Philadelphia. So if you have one or know of any or have an interesting story for us, contact us. We look forward to hearing from you. President Obama's approval rating, currently above 50%, now shows the economy is making a comeback. We'll talk about that next. Stay tuned. I'm Tiffany Jackson, official Philly Image TV.
During